Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to make our third brew tonight. So I have got everything sanitized. This one is our Death Wish coffee brew. So I am going to start powering up my scale. Setting my fermenter on it and zeroing it. So we are going to start with some basic Wildflower honey, and we are going to do 2 pounds of this. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so we're going to clear out the scale, and we are going to add a ½ pound of sugar in the raw, or whatever version of it you like. You'll have to use that name brand. I actually buy the store brand myself. Okay, I may have said a pound, but I meant a half. So I've got 2 pounds of honey and a ½ pound of sugar in the raw. Or this is actually Public's version of it, but same difference. Alright, so now we're going to add our coffee. I use a pour over type coffee maker for my regular cup of coffee when I drink it. Not the hugest coffee fan. But I do like coffee on occasion, and I do like flavored coffees. So this is actually a blend of 2 separate coffees. I blend it up, mix it up myself. It's 50-50 Death Wish Vanilla and Death Wish Valhalla blend, or Odin Force. And then I mix it up at the 1:16 percentage. And I mixed this up. I did about half of one of these that way. And then the rest of it I did as cold brew, which has already been filtered. Let it steep for 24 hours. For cold brew, I just same percentage rate of it, and just mixed it into a water jug, and then let it sit in the fridge for 24 hours, and then ran it through the metal filter for this, and then I let it come back up to room temperature. So I'm going to add some of this. To it. About half of it probably. And then I am going to put my lid on. Nice and tight. Put the little bung in it. And I'm going to shake it. Get it all mixed up together. Carefully let the pressure off of it. Now over here I have my warm water. It has got my I'm going to put my yeast in. It's got my the stuff to wake up the yeast activator in it. If you watched my last video, I used a ½ packet of the Mangrove Jacks MO5 to do the mead, and I saved the other half of packets for this one. So I'm going to put that in here into my warm water. And I'm going to take my coffee syrup, milk frother, and I am going to stir that up nice. And get that yeast good and hydrated. And now to my must here, I am going to add my Fermaid-O, my yeast nutrient. And then I am going to add the rest of my coffee into it. And then we're going to top off our container here. Get the rest of that where the coffee syrup formed underneath. When you let it sit there and steep for like that, it builds up a really nice thick layer at the bottom. Pour that in. We'll put that down and throw it away in a minute. So at this point, we want to give her another shake, get everything mixed in together. Not quite as make sure that's on there good. Get it good and aerated. Get the pressure off and take the lid back off so we can get an initial gravity reading. My poor vision, this is kind of the least favorite part of it for me. .11. So now we're going to take our yeast mixture here, give it a bit of a stir. And add that. Alright, now we're going to put our lid on. We're going to take notes to put into the write up, and we're going to make a label for it, and then we're going to let it sit for a couple of weeks. And when the fermentation slows down, we'll take another reading and see what we get with it. Put our little pair lock here together. Make sure it's all the way in. And we'll see how this turns out. We're going to make a coffee mead. So this is my Death Wish mead. I want to thank you all so much for sticking around with me. Going to be doing a very short video on the dragon fruit that I started with. The fermentation on it's 2 weeks old today, and it's pretty much slowed down to a stop. So we're going to go ahead and take a reading, and then go ahead and rack it so that we can get it off the fruit and off the leaves. And then we'll put it into secondary, give it a eventual check on it, and that video will be coming out sometime this week, alongside with whatever that I'm mixing up next week. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking going strawberry wine, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. We'll see how things go. But I've already got blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries bought for future things. I may do something different with that mead as a finish. It's a week old and it's still bubbling away like mad. You might be able to see it. I don't know. But it's still bubbling away. It's still going strong. And as always, thank y'all so much for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's something that you're seeing I'm doing egregiously wrong. This is, again, my third ever brew. So I'm going by things that I'm seeing on other channels. This is not necessarily meant as me teaching you, because I don't know anything much, so I'm just going by what the others do. I have an interest in this. I'm documenting it and sharing it. Maybe down the line it'll be different, but as of right now, I'm an absolute beginner, just getting started. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched all the way through. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Throw me some ideas, all of that sort of thing. And as always, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and y'all have a good one.